Let's do a video today for the feet and for bunions. Begin by getting a strap, and I have a pretty narrow strap here. A dog leash works just great for this, or a more narrow belt. Go ahead and get your strap or your belt or your dog leash, and we'll get started right now. Okay, so we'll take the strap and you're going to take it down to your feet. So here we go. We're going to go down to the feet. Take the strap between your big toe and your second toe. Bring the feet so they're fairly close together and parallel. Now, crisscross your strap. Get enough length to be able to crisscross your strap. And as you crisscross your strap, open up the toes. Take the toes wide while keeping your heels grounded. So you're putting a lot of space between the toes. The toes are moving nice and wide. And can you see how much space I'm putting between the big toe and the second toe specifically? Really work in that area. And hold this pose for about 5 to 7 breaths. And then you're going to come out, do some toe lifts up and down, spread your toes, let them rest a little bit. And then do this again 5 more times. This really helps create space between the big toe and the second toe, and bunions that grow at the base of the big toe. It's going to alleviate pain right in this area. All right, that last pose that we just did, you can do that either standing or seated. And then let's move into a pose where the ankle is atop your knee. Take your fingers between your toes. Even if you get them in there a little bit between the toes, it helps. And then just take the feet up and down with the fingers between the toes. So again, you're creating space. One thing I really like to do is to take one hand to the big toe, the other hand to the second toe, and open up this area again. So that's another thing you can do. And then we're going to finish off with one more part in this sequence. So now bring your feet parallel and hip width apart. You'll know your feet are truly parallel when the second toe is in alignment with the center of the ankle. So that's a nice marker for this. In this next part of the sequence, you'll shift your weight to your left foot, and you can be at the wall to take support, by the way. You don't have to feel like you have to stand in the middle of the room. If you need the wall, take the wall. And then bring your opposite foot up so the toes are tucked under. And this is really going to stretch the top part of the foot. This is an area of the foot that doesn't get stretched so much because we spend so much time walking and using those muscles. Okay? You can hold this particular pose 5 to 7 breaths, and after 5 to 7 breaths, come out, root through the feet, take the toes wide, root through the feet, shift your weight onto the foot that you just did, and then come to the opposite foot. And again, you'll hold that side for 5 to 7 breaths. And you'll come through center. And go ahead and take this sequence 3 times on each side. Hello, toes. Hello. See, they'll talk to you. All right, that's a sequence that should help alleviate pain from bunions. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Let me know how this sequence works for you. And remember to subscribe here.